How to create a lesson activity on Moodle. Today in this video, I am going to show you a demonstration of lesson creation on Moodle LMS platform. Lesson activity on Moodle facilitates interactive learning experience to students. A course is broken into 5 units and each unit has many topics. A lesson may be considered equivalent to a unit in a course. A lesson may be further disintegrated into topics. A student is permitted to navigate to next topic based on completion of an activity or a test. Let us understand this concept with a hierarchy diagram. So here on this hierarchy diagram, I have put unit as the header. So this unit is having 5 topics, topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, 4 and 5. And you can see that at the end of every topic, there is a test. The flow goes like this. If a student enters into a unit, the student is allowed to read the contents of topic 1 first, and after which the student has to take a test. If the student clears the test, then the page is redirected to topic 2. Then from topic 2, after the student completes reading the content, the page gets directed to test. After successful completion of the test, the page gets directed to topic 3. Likewise, this flow continues till the end of topic 5. So once the student successfully completes the last test, then the student successfully completes the first lesson. Thank you. Now, let us see how to create a lesson activity on Moodle platform. Click on the settings button and turn editing on. Then scroll down, click add an activity or resource. Now select the lesson activity. Click add. So after this you have to enter the name of the lesson. So name of the lesson is unit 1 and you can type some description if required. Scroll down, click save and display. From this page, you have to click on add content page. Enter the title of the content page. The title is topic 1. Next, you have to enter the page contents. Here on this text box, I have pasted some contents which I have already made ready. This text box permits us to type some text, paste some text, attach pictures, videos, audio recordings. Scroll down. On the content 1, we have to place the description of the next page. So I am going to type it as next page. Below this, there is an option called as jump. The jump option in lesson activity controls the flow of lesson. A jump is used to navigate across content pages in a lesson. As you all know that a lesson will have many content pages, each representing a topic or a subtopic. Now, since we have not created many content pages, I will simply select next page from the drop-down menu. Scroll down, click save page. You can see we have created the first content page, the title of topic 1. Let me create one more page. So click on the add new page drop-down menu and select add a content page. So this will take you to a new content page. The title is topic 2 and now we have to enter some contents on the content text box. Here I have pasted some contents which I have already prepared. In this content you can see I have inserted some images as well as text. To resize the image, double click on the image. A window will pop up. So on this page there is a text box called as size, using which you can fix the size of the image. Once everything is done, click save image. Next is we have to give the description of the next page to be navigated. So let me type it as next page. Then we have to give the URL of the next page. So let me click this drop down menu and select next page. Click save page. On this Moodle platform, you can see there are two content pages which are created, topic 1 and topic 2, and the jumps says next page. Now it is time to insert a question page at the end of each topic. Now click add new page drop down menu from topic 1 and select add a question page. This will ask for what type of question you wish to set, whether it is a multiple choice question, a matching question, essay, numerical, short answer, or a true or false question. Let me select multiple choice. Click add a question. We have to give the page title, so let me name this as Q1. Then the question has to be set. Is induction motor a AC machine? So this is the question. Since it is a multiple choice question, I have to give two answers. The first answer is yes. The second answer is no. Now for the correct answer, I have assigned the score as 1, and for the wrong answer, I have assigned the score as 0. Most important thing in a multiple choice question is placing the jump URL. If the answer is correct, then we are supposed to make the student navigate to the next page. So in the drop down menu, select next page. To make it more easy for a student to understand, instead of just clicking on next page, I can select the title of the next page. The title of the next page is topic 2. If the response is wrong, then the student has to stay on the same page. So the current page is topic 1. Click save page. You can see we have created a question Q1. It's a multiple choice question and there are two options here. The second option is a wrong answer, which will take the student back to topic 1. The first option is the right answer, which will take the student to topic 2. Likewise, any number of question pages can be added at the end of each topic. At this point, most of the viewers will have a question. Can I create a series of questions under a question page? Question page in a lesson activity supports only single question. If you want to create multiple questions inside a lesson activity, there is an option called as cluster. Let us try to explore that. To create a cluster, you have to click on this add new page drop down menu. I'm going to create a cluster for topic 2. So click the drop down and select add a cluster. This will create a section called as cluster, and the jump is unseen question within the cluster. Now, after this, we have to insert the question. So click this drop down menu and select add a question page. So I'm going to ask a true or false question. Click add a question page. Now we have to add the question title. Okay. Then the question. Is induction machine a DC machine? The correct response is false and the wrong response is true. The correct answer jumps to next page. The score will be 1. Wrong answer will jump to this page. That is, it will stay on the same page. Click save. Let me add one more question. Add a question page. Again, a true or false. Question title is Q2. The question is, does a squirrel cage rotor have windings? The correct response is true. Wrong response is false. The correct response will lead to next page. Wrong response will lead to staying on the same page. Click Save Page. Now I'm going to end the cluster. To end a cluster, click on the drop down menu. Select Add End of Cluster. Now on this page you can see after topic 2 there is a cluster starting, and then there are 2 questions inside the cluster, end of cluster. With this we come to an end of how to create a lesson activity on Moodle LMS platform. Thank you.